Hi, it's Saffron here. I'm at Growing in Harmony, and this is this week's update about what's going on at the garden. So before I start chatting about what's going on at the garden, I'm going to do one last little plug for our fundraiser walk. I haven't put the link in the description, but I will put it in the comments. We'll be closing that probably early next week. So if you still want to donate, you're very welcome to. If you would still like to share it with your friends and hope that they donate, or just spread the word about what we're doing, that would be amazing too. We've raised £270 so far for Growing in Harmony, which is brilliant. It means we can get some seeds and some compost and some tools, so that we can have people on site learning about organic gardening, growing their skills, growing their self-esteem, and helping the planet in the process, which is very, very important to all of us, and hopefully to you too. So I'm here in the tunnel because this is where we've got our seedlings growing. We've visited them a few times before, and I just wanted to show you how they're getting on. So I will turn the camera around because it's so neat and tidy in here compared to the last time that we were in. This was where we had all the Cape gooseberries. I say it's neat and tidy, then I point the camera at a jacket that's been flung on the floor. Anyway, the Cape gooseberries were finished. They've been cleared away now, and all these pots are ready to use for something new. Up here we've got, I think, cabbages. I'm sure somebody said these were cabbages, but I wasn't involved in this planting, so I can't be certain. Whatever they are, we've got loads of them, so that's really positive. And on this side down here, we've got peas and pea shoots, and these were the ones that were planted by the children from Kirkleatham School, and they're coming along really well. And down here we've got my good friend Nell. I'll stand up so you can see her properly. There she is. I say good friend. We have a tense relationship, me and Nell. But yes, she's come to be involved in the video, and there she is. Hello everyone. Hello Nell. Yeah, back to the seedlings. We've got some sage up here, and I think that might be all that's left on this top layer. And we've got over here, we've got quite a lot of different things. There's definitely some more peas there, which is very nice. These ones are cabbages for certain, because I was repotting them yesterday. These were in modules, but they were starting to get a bit leggy, so we've planted them in such a way that they're a bit deeper in the soil, so that they can support themselves, because the problem when they get leggy is that they can't support, when they get bigger they won't be able to support their own weight. So at some point these will be planted out in the other tunnel, where I will take you in just a moment. We'll have a quick look under here at these seedlings, which I think some of them at least are the fenugreek. Yeah, I think most of them are, actually, looking at them. They look like fenugreek. So that's what's going on in this tunnel. Let's have a wander across and see what's going on in the other tunnel. I kind of hoped, as we were on our way across, to be able to, let me get this camera turned around, to be able to speak to the trainees and see what they're up to, but they are not where they were a moment ago. What most of the trainees are up to today is sorting out lots of bits of wood that we've got. There's some that's good for building with, and some that's just going to be good for going on the fire. So they're getting organised with that, so that we haven't got a site full of rubbish, which is not what we want. So the Kirkleatham kids were with us on Monday again, young people I should say, from the school, and we were working in this tunnel. Are you coming in now? Nell's joining us again. There she is, running up and down. Oh, hello Nell. And they have done an excellent job of clearing this bed. I don't know if you can remember how it looked before, but there were lots of bits of sort of leftover plants that we hadn't quite cleared away yet, but that were finished. This wasn't done by the Kirkleatham kids, but I do want to show you it. This is a framework for the peas that Molly's put in, which is absolutely amazing, and you might just be able to see at the back there that some of the first little pea seedlings have gone in. and they will, as they get bigger, climb up these wires. So Molly was saying that she hasn't done growing in the winter before, so she's enjoying finding out about that. And then this is the other bed that the young people from Kirkleatham School cleared with us. This is where I sustained an injury. It's a very minor injury. I'll show you. Oh, there. I got caught on a little garden fork. And on this side, I haven't shown you these ones for a few weeks, but we've got, yeah, some of them are looking a little bit bedraggled actually, but we've got our little salady bits. There was some radish and there was some salad greens. These ones are looking much happier. Lots of lettucey things and, yeah. I forget what those ones at the back were something different, and it's just in the back of my mind and I can't think what it is. Maybe you can tell me. What are these plants? Oh, that's not really what's supposed to happen, is it? But yes, these ones are all looking good. So, the other sort of major news that's going on at the moment is there has been a lockdown for bird flu. So that means in most places chickens will be staying indoors and they'll be cooped up probably for some months to stop the spread of the bird flu. But we don't really like to do that, so we have gone to a huge amount of effort. I'm going to speak to Dan about this when I can find him, like on the video, so that he can tell you more about it, because he was doing it, to put all of this netting around and across the top of our chicken areas so that our chickens can remain safe from wild birds. They won't be catching anything from them, and at the same time still have a little bit of outside space. So it's not what they're used to. They don't have the space that that they would usually have just to wander around all of the land, but they're at least not cooped up in their little houses. So it's really good, and we've done similar for the ducks. We've got the that's the foot bath, the chemical foot bath to anyone to clean their feet that's going to go in the chicken area. So it's the measures are quite stringent to make sure that we don't spread anything, and we're limiting the people that can go in the chicken houses. Only certain people can do that at the moment, and we've kind of fenced off this area. There's Dan and Francis talking about it, so that no one can park here, because car tyres are another way that it gets transmitted. Here's Dan. Hello, Dan.
You're alright.
Do you want to tell us a bit about the security measures for the birds?
Oh well, at the moment we're just sort of sorting them out, so we're trying to keep them separate. We put netting over the top to stop any other birds getting in, you know, and we're setting up little trays at each hutch with this chemical that fluids that Francis has made. Just put in your shoes so you're not, tracking anything in. And we're just obviously cornering off this car park to stop any other vehicles coming in and tracking any contaminants over. But yeah, we're moving the smaller chickens over there, so they're not all bunched up, and we've got a better space.
Yeah.
We can roam around. Because they are going to be a bit cooped up for a while with this on, but it's for their benefit, isn't it?
That's it, and I was just saying they've got more space than a lot of chickens that are just going to be kept in the sheds until it's all over, aren't they?
Well, we're going to open this one up a bit more, like I say, move them smaller chickens over to there. We're building a little area for them at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah.
And you've done similar with the ducks, haven't you?
Yeah. They're not happy about it, but they're aware.
I've heard them shouting about it. They don't seem thrilled, but yeah, it's better than them getting bird flu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brilliant, thanks Dan.
Oh, well, no worries.
So I think we can leave it there for this week. That's all the news from the garden. We're still not quite finished with the big covered area. Kind of progress has been suspended on that while we've been working on the bird flu measures. So yeah, that's pretty much what we've got going on. We'd love to hear from you if you've got stuff going on in your garden, or if you've got anything that you want to comment on. Yeah, one last little plug for the fundraiser. If you want to contribute anything to that, I will stick the link in the comments shortly. And we'll see you next week. Bye bye.